Hi, and welcome back to the Triggered Newscast. Today's January 3rd, 2021, and unfortunately I have to preface this video as the Democrats have argued that all opposition to Nancy Pelosi focuses in on her gender and on her age, and I just want to indicate that my contempt and my belief that Nancy Pelosi is unfit to be the Speaker of the House and is in fact a terrible Speaker of the House has nothing to do with her age and nothing to do with her gender. Rather, it has a more of a statistical background. It has to do with her disapproval ratings and approval ratings over the tenure of her Congress with her as Speaker of the House. Now today, her bid was almost defeated by Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy. He was ahead all the way into the seventh group, where some of the California Congress members seem to have reserved their vote in case it may have had more of an effect to make an action. Perhaps they were willing to vote present or not vote at all, if that would have given them a certain flexibility or a certain bargaining chip with Nancy Pelosi. Again, there's several groups that happened. There was plenty of time after those Congress members missed their original vote for them to go ahead and maybe make a backdoor arrangement with Nancy Pelosi. Us viewers may never know. However, in the seventh group of the recall, AOC, Swalwell, and others did go ahead and vote for Nancy Pelosi, giving her that narrow lead. Now again, this is on the curtails of that extremely low approval rating and an extremely high disapproval rating, indicating that the disconnect between Congress and the American people is ginormous. Some support came after the original March stimulus check, and we could see that the approval started to come up and rise again as the second round of stimulus were first being adopted and argued in the House and Senate. However, after the passing of the $600 and the lack of passing of the $2,000 stimulus package, we saw how both sides of the political spectrum treated both Mitch McConnell and Nancy Pelosi's homes by vandalizing them both explicitly related to the stimulus package. Now, have the Democrats committed political suicide here by re-electing someone who to the American people is unpopular, not within their party? I know that their argument within their party is she has an extremely good ability to unite their caucus on certain votes, that she's been in there the longest and has the most experience. She deserves it. And she's able to bring in a large amounts of campaign finances for other Democrats in their races. So they believe they owe it to Nancy Pelosi to put her in that position rather than to the American people to give us the best Speaker of the House. Again, the approval ratings of Nancy Pelosi's House were extremely low. Despite that, again, they decided to slam her down the throat of the American people. Why don't you let me know down in the comments below why you believe Nancy Pelosi is unfit to be the Speaker of the House, why you think that the Democrats have made an egregious error on behalf of the American people, and that again, they are not representing the interest of not just my viewers, but also the larger Democratic public, who obviously is not showing approval and is showing an extreme disapproval of their actions. Thank you for stopping in. I know that this issue is maybe not the most digestible, as we would have liked to have seen Kevin McCarthy overturn Nancy Pelosi as House Speaker. But if you did enjoy the content, please give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time stopping in, please consider subscribing, and we'll see you at the next Triggered Newscast.